Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of this dungeon today. That last chest, that very last chest, continues to mystify me. I even looked up other Let's Plays and a written guide on GameFAQs, and nobody apparently cares about getting all of those chests in dungeons except for me. So apparently if people don't find them important, if they just contain rupees or something, then they pretty much skip them. Every guide that I had seen had pretty much skipped that chest entirely. So A, it's not worth getting because it's only rupees, or B, you have to come back at a later date to get it. I feel that if it was something like heart pieces or something, then people would have mentioned it, so I'm just going to assume it's unimportant and carry on here. We'll leave that as the only exception, and hopefully any other chests we need to get, we'll be able to get. Gotta make sure there's no enemies in this room. I need to get some more hearts as well. And I suppose more arrows would probably do it. I don't need the arrows, but I guess it's always nice to have a full stock if you can. Oh boy. I did not see you there. For some reason, I just have a really hard time seeing these guys. They like really just blend into the background. See? Are you over here? For some reason that rock I thought was the enemy, and then the enemy looked like a rock. It just, so confusing. I'm either tired or just stupid, probably. A combination of the both. Or, of the both? Wow, of the two. Yeah, this is when you can tell I really need to stop recording. Alright. Shoot that down, and watch as they all come towards you, and you can shoot them. Which is really fun, actually. I find that really quite amusing, that they just all kind of charge towards you and you just take them out as if they're nothing. I'm gonna get some hearts. And then you've got, like, the stray guy who just decided that he was gonna come later and kind of surprise Link or something. Which, failure. Okay, a few more hearts and we should be able to finish up this dungeon. You can see we're ready to get the hell out of here. Face this boss. And hopefully we will be victorious. Now that we've pretty much gotten everything. So, deep breath, let's do this. See what kind of boss awaits us in this area. Whew, this is a big guy. Hulk smash! No. Fyrus smash. Alright, so Fyrus is the boss of Goron Mines. So what you need to do is, of course, shoot that gigantic gem on top of his head. Uh-oh, he can see me over here. What's really funny is you can actually hide behind the statues, and he actually may not see you, which is kind of funny. You would think that he'd be able to see you, because most bosses kind of have a tendency to just kind of know exactly where you are. But it's kind of unique because he actually won't see you right away. So you need to shoot his jewel with... shoot his jewel, yes. And then need to grab the chain and yank on it to trip him. And then, of course, once he's tripped, I guess he'll be kind of, out of commission. He won't be able to do anything. Go ahead and then, of course, give his jewel a few good little hits, and that is it to this boss. So, very, very simple. I'm, of course, going to hide behind here like a pansy and wait till he comes on out. My ear is extremely itchy right now, and it's really bugging me that I cannot scratch it. So let's see if I can get him from here. He comes towards you pretty fast, but it's not too difficult. So I suggest grabbing the chain first and then using your iron boots, because it just gives you a little bit more time to grab the chain. And then, of course, remember to take your iron boots off. I forget to do that sometimes, and I'm like, why can't I hit him? And then kind of dawns on me like, oh yeah, it's because you didn't take off your iron boots, dummy. Kind of slows you down a little bit, don't you think? Let's just go ahead and get ready. I guess, see if I have a good enough shot to get him right from here. Although I probably shouldn't trust myself to do that, because I've got a terrible shot. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's try that again. Where are you at? There you are. Boom? No. Alright, move! Move! Of course, the last shot I need to get on him is, of course, the most difficult for me. Like I said, my aim just really is not good. And then he comes closer to me, and it just gets me more and more intimidated, but... Grab this chain, and one more slip should do it. Can't imagine he's got that much fight left in him. He's getting tossed around like a rag doll. Oh, slammed his head right into the pillar too. Did you guys see that? Oh man, that's not good. That's just not fun at all, is it? One of the easier bosses, but also I think one of the coolest in design, in my opinion. I think he was really well done. And of course, the piece of fused shadow was possessing him. And we got it. So hopefully this will make Midna happy, because she's looking for these, if we recall from the first dungeon. Well done! Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Story time! Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda's much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances, or I shouldn't begrudge the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the few shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we? Oh, and look who it is. Let's get our heart container first. Will make us have 6 hearts, and if we don't remember, this is Darbus, the patriarch. So we freed him and helped out the Gorons. Oh, what am I doing here? My head, it aches. Probably because I shot you in the face with an arrow, my bad. Oh, so much pain, I cannot remember anything. It's probably best that way, buddy. Let's go, Midna. We are all done here. Let us leave. Another temple down for the count. And of course we go back to Kakariko. Heroic Link, and we get to see the Light Spirit again. North of here, across the plain and past the great stone bridge in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru, you shall find the one you seek. Okay, so that's our next objective. We're going north. And Colin's awake! Link! Aww. Glad to see you're okay. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya, and hold on, Link. See? I'm fine now. Attaboy, Colin being brave. Remember what I told you back in Orden, Link? So, you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them, I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Aww. Mallow was kind of the jerk in that cutscene. Mallow was just like standing there. He's like, I'm not doing no bowing. Screw that. I'm gonna go back to my store. Alright, so speaking of store, and to end this episode off, before we leave, we are going to go back to Barnes. Because now that the Gorons and the humans have, of course, kissed and made up, Barnes should be able to have more materials, I do believe. Maybe if we speak to this Goron. Now that we are able to go back into our mines, I was finally able to bring Barnes a new delivery of bomb ingredients, brother. It looks like he's already started selling them again. You should try out Barnes' brand bombs sometime, brother. If you ever want to get onto the roof of the store, I can launch you up there. Not right now, but I will show that off later, because that's actually rather cool. But for now, let's go visit Barnes. Because you will want to do this before you go to the next area. And just to show this off, I don't want the lantern oil, I want the lantern. When I was in here, and when he didn't have his supplies, what he would do is tell me to turn my lantern off and like yell at me. But now, if I turn my lantern on, what he'll do is pour a bucket of water on me. I just find that really, really amusing. But anyways. Hey now, bud. How about this now? Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess. I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. And we can buy the bombs. I do believe I need a bomb bag, though. So he's going to sell us the bomb bag and bombs for 120 rupees. So you will need 120 rupees, which we have easily. You can get that very, very easily in the mine. So, and another interesting thing about this game is you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows, which is really cool, and I will show that off definitely. So we've got bombs now. Incredibly useful item. And we will come and visit Barnes later. As you can see, he has some stuff that's out of stock. So, yes, you will be sure we'll see Barnes again. And if you didn't buy the Hylian shield before you went to the Goron Mines, you can now go to Malamart and you can buy it now if you would like. And I do suggest buying the shield as well. It's good to know, of course, that everything is settled here in Kakariko, very peaceful. The kids can walk around and play, and there's no danger, and Renato's going to take care of the kids for us, and everything is back to normal. We help the Gorons, and Link is just doing his hero thing. So, that's going to be it for this video, and next time we will hopefully head towards our next destination, and help more of Hyrule, as is our duty as a hero. So, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you all next time.